My name's Lisa Barnard and I am a reader in photography and I teach on the undergraduate programme for documentary photography at University of South Wales. We hope that our students come with this desire to know things about the world. They don't have to particularly know anything about photography, but if they have a subject that they are really interested in, we would expect them to have a lot of knowledge around that subject. So we can teach them all of the sort of histories and theories of photography and all the ideas around the photographic, but we can't teach curiosity, and that's mostly what we're looking for, is curious students. So if you find that you don't have a good memory and you can't remember photographers and you can't remember some thinkers around photography, that's not important to us. What's important to us is that you can evidence a desire to learn and a tenacity and a way in which you want to work in the future. Mostly what we're looking for is a love for photography, I suppose, and a desire to tell stories and to present ideas. So the application process is one that requires a portfolio, and what we are looking for within documentary photography is a portfolio that evidences bodies of work. So rather than single images, is showing that they've looked at an issue that's pertinent to themselves and they've made photographs that are connected to that idea. We will also accept applicants that are great individual picture makers, but if they can put their work into series, that's useful for us. We're also looking for students that are making work outside of their A-level or the studies that they're doing at that time. So those students that can evidence that they're working outside of the study programme is really good, because it shows us that actually they're really keen and that they're sort of living and breathing photography. To be a good documentary photographer, you have to have a curiosity. You have to really want to sort of investigate and explore ideas and issues, and usually that's not 9 to 5. That usually sort of goes into the evening, throughout the night. It is useful for students to have, when they come for an interview for us, that they have something that they can talk about that's interesting for them, an enthusiasm about a subject. We just want students that are interested about culture and the world. We will teach you everything. We call it learning the scales. We literally will start at the beginning, and by the end of the third year you will know everything that there is to know. So we don't expect technical expertise. We don't expect students to be the best photographers. We will accept students that don't necessarily have a great portfolio but interview very well. Equally, the converse is true. If you find that you don't have any confidence and that you don't think that you will interview very well, but you've got a fantastic portfolio, then we will accept you, because we can teach you to communicate as well as we can teach you how to make pictures. The University of South Wales documentary photography course has probably one of the best reputations in the whole of the world, not just in the UK, purely because of its history. It was started by David Hearn in the 1970s, who obviously is a famous Magnum photographer, and our alumni do exceptionally well, and that's because the people that teach on the programme work as documentary photographers as well as teach documentary photography. The networks that you will have access to here are second to none in the world, we would argue, and also technically we would argue that the photographers that come out of studying from our programme have excellent expertise.